Hey, welcome back to Dang Square. Today I wanted to make a kind of a quick video and kind of go over some things that involve the Matribox II PRO. Now, I've had this for a while, and this is after the big update that just came out not too long ago, which was super cool. Love the update. The biggest thing with the update is that now, not only can you put your own IRs on this system, you can put captures. Now, with captures, it could be real guitar amps, but also real pedals. So you can put those in here. And in here, under the effects, it's under the orange clone block. So that's pretty cool. I was able to go in after I did the update and get some captures of an actual 5150 and a JCM 2000. So those sound amazing. I've been plugging those into my patches and my presets that I've already had set up for my band. So super excited for that. I was actually surprised that I tried to use a clean, trying to find a clean tone, and I'm still using the same clean tone that's in the Matribox 2 itself. So that's kind of surprising. It shows that some of the models in this system are still by themselves. Pretty cool. You don't have to do captures. But I did notice something that I was hoping they would have changed with the update, but they didn't, and that is on the control features. I'm gonna show you all this in a minute. On the control features, you can choose, you have at stock, you have A, B is your tuner, and then C and D is your loop. So you have your A, B for a tuner, and then your C, D for the looper. Now, and I just recently discovered this, trying to figure this out, that if you're in the stomp mode, the control settings, you can turn off the A, B, and C, D combo switching to turn those off. The problem I have with that, and I was hoping that Sonic Cake can change this in the update, in the next update, is that when you're in the preset mode, when you're just using the one button for changing out your presets, if you try to turn off the CD combo, it still works on the preset mode. Like I said, for stomp mode, it works. You can turn that off and you ain't got to worry about hitting CD and it accidentally going into loop. Preset mode, however, you still have that issue. I don't know if they need to make a separate column in your controls for preset modes settings, or if that needs to be like a global thing. But I would like for them to change out where in preset mode you can turn off the combo switching for the looper. The tuner is not the issue. For me, it's the comboing for the looper on the preset mode. I kind of wish you'd be able to turn that feature off. That would be great, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is one of my presets that I have that I'm using for my band. Right now it is in the preset mode, so all I gotta do is hit the single button to change out my presets. I have, as you can see, used the clone block for some of these. For my clean, I'm still using the California Star clean, which I still find is a really good amp, comes stock out of this system. But anyway, so on this preset mode, let me back this up a bit so you can see the buttons. So if I'm in preset mode, click that, it goes into looper. Alright. Now if I go to controls, and you go down to here and it says foot switch settings, click that, enter. It shows you the A, B, C, and CD options. And if you go to CD and you turn it off to where there's no control there, it doesn't control anything, you save it in preset mode, you're still going into the looper. Now, if I go to stomp mode, you can see on that block, there's nothing there. So you hit the CD, it's not going to go into your looper. So you have your AB for tuner, and BC is nothing. So, like I said, if they could change that to where that works also in the preset mode, that would be great. Because I know for some of my presets I have on D, I have a tendency, and I've done it like at least twice during a show, where I'll hit that and it goes into a looper. Whether it's in global settings or something, I would like on the next update for that Sonic 8 comes out with this thing, that'd be great if for preset mode, if you go to here and if there's like another block or something, whether it's another column or something for your preset switching, for your foot switching, turn off the CD for your preset, that would be great. And that's just going to reset your settings. That's all that setting button does. If they put like another thing with reset, put preset, that would be great. So because I myself in a full band don't need a looper. I'm sure there's people that do use a looper, but me personally, I don't need the looper, and I hate when I'm going into a preset and my foot kind of wide, and you're hitting it just enough to where you go like that. That kind of irritating. So yeah, Sonic Cake, if we can adjust that and change the control settings, whether you got preset controls here, but that's just for the single button. So for this preset for A, I'm just turning off a mod. If we could somehow change that to where the looper is disabled for preset, that would be awesome. If you were somebody who also uses this system from Sonic Cake, the Matribox II PRO, please comment in below of what you think of this, and if you have issues with if you use this in the preset mode and you have issues with the looper setting, that would be great. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that. We're doing pretty good. I've gotten a lot of subscribers over the last several months. We've been ticking up. I'm still not at 100. I'm only at like at the last count was like 63. But hey, you know, it's not bad for me. But anyway, y'all have a good one.